Hello there, this is Jedi Master Daniel 96, and in today's video, I'll be reviewing the sixth episode for the Book of Boba Fett. From the desert, a stranger comes, and let's get to it. Well, there is quite some stuff to say in this video. That went on in the episode. It felt like, a repeat of last week where it had more of Din than Boba Fett, and Boba Fett was in like one episode. In one scene so far. I mean, not episode, sorry, I messed up there, but you get what I mean. But because last week, he was barely in last week's, episode. He wasn't at in it at all in this episode. In this one, he only has like one scene, which is something for like the title being called the Book of Boba Fett. And Din Djarin makes more of a appearance in this one like he did last week. There's a beginning with Cobb Vanth and the Pikes. So, you have the Pike stuff for the beginning. And then we have a good amount of time with Din meeting Ahsoka and all that. So we see them meet again because he has the gift for Grogu and all that. And then we see Luke, training Grogu. And I thought there was some good stuff in there. I did like it. And I thought it was pretty emotional with the Luke and Grogu stuff. And we had a good amount of time there with all the Grogu stuff. You didn't see Din and Grogu meet again. And, Ahsoka brought up about the attachment thing and all that. So, you had that stuff there as well. But, it's kind of like, were they, it's like maybe, saving the Ahsoka series for something else because that will probably deal with Thrawn and all in that for the Ahsoka series. I guess they wanted to squeeze it in here and then rather waiting for Mandalorian season 3 or the Ahsoka series. So that's that there. And then you have Din meeting at Jabba's palace for the mission they have, to take out the Pikes and all that stuff. And then, like Din meets with Cobb Vanth about what's going on and all that stuff. And then we see Cad Bane at the end, and then Cad Bane shoots, Cobb Vanth, and then he gets like shot in the shoulder. So it's like, is he going to be alive or dead next episode? We'll just have to wait and see. And it was interesting to see Cad Bane in this episode. For those who never watched the animation, you have more homework to do to know who Cad Bane is. Whereas in that Bad Batch episode, he appeared. So more homework for the people that only seen the live action and not the animation. So more points to be raised for getting more people into the animated projects. So yeah, and then my thoughts on the episode. I thought it was I enjoyed it, but sometimes with the bit where it's veering off from the Boba Fett part. These past two episodes were unexpected, for that, because pretty much this is more like a Mandalorian spin-off series. It's like pretty much going to be a one season show to be a Mandalorian spin-off series and then that. So pretty much I guess it felt like, this could be Mandalorian 2. Mandalorian season 2.5 in a way, which you could say that there. And I guess, they're saving more stuff for Mando season 3. So I guess they want to get that out of the way. So that would make more sense. And like having Ahsoka in this episode, Dave Filoni directed it. So it's kind of no surprise there that, Dave Filoni, because he has like put in Ahsoka in all these, projects other than the Clone Wars, Rebels. Because, he didn't get a chance to finish the Clone Wars at that point, and he probably didn't know the likelihood at that point when making Rebels. He hasn't put her in the Bad Batch, and I knew when Ahsoka was going to be in Mandalorian, I figured that was going to be an episode directed by Dave Filoni there. So, it kind of, because Ahsoka is like his bread and butter, so it would make sense there why I guess he would have Ahsoka in it. And I guess, he's going to be more overseeing the Ahsoka series. He was barely involved with Resistance, so so really he didn't have Ahsoka in that, and that being in probably Ahsoka could be dead by the events of the sequels. So just have to see on that bit. And yeah, I've always been craving to have Luke training Grogu. That was like my dream series where he trains Grogu and Ben Solo, but I got the Grogu training here. And I guess we could see it in Mandalorian season 3 and the Ahsoka series as well. So I guess they'll showcase that. And hopefully, we do get an animated show of Luke trading his Jedi. That's my dream series, but I digress. Yeah, I mean, it was quite something, and it is, sort of building up to the finale. And I think the finale will be part of the main plot where they have to go against the Pikes, and we see, Din teaming up with Boba Fett there, and Fennec and all them. So, I mean, we're gonna have a big war against the Pikes on Tatooine, and that's my prediction for the finale next week for episode 7. And then I think it's gonna lead into Mandalorian season 3. So that's my prediction there. Pretty much said what I needed to say. I mean, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you think down below. Did you like this episode, not like this episode? Were you indifferent? Let me know that down below. Share this video, tell your friends to subscribe. Let's get to 500 subscribers. Follow me on Twitter, DanRS87, Instagram, JamMasterDaniel96, Facebook, JamMasterDaniel96. May the force be with you and have a great day. Bye.